Hi, chat. Hey, hey. Oh my god. We're back speaking. Oh, we're back. It's a Sunday. It's gonna be a pretty long stream today. Let's see. I started the stream pretty early. And no one really knows yet. So let me share these links for anyone who wants to watch. But here, put it on my Instagram. Copy. Give me 5 minutes. Artfight, 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 artfight. Send a link over here. Paste. Okay, okay, we're back. Let's start. Got a pretty ambitious idea for this piece. A bit inspired by one of my favorite artists in the past few days. Not past few days. Favorite artists in the Genshin scene, I guess. I looked through their account a while ago and discovered that they went on private. Can't exactly find or can't share their artworks, repost their artworks so publicly anymore. It made me really sad because, oh my god, the way they their compositioning for art, it was fucking insane, dog. Okay, put it here. So I'll be pulling up the character, my character for this attack, in a bit. Once I work through getting a rough sketch I'm happy with, a rough draft. Alright. This is a revenge attack for artists. Let me go back. For artist Savi, Zavi, XAVI, Zavi Blue 99 over an artfight. This will be a very element and composition heavy piece. See if I can pull it off. I'm going to start off pretty rough since I haven't done a composition heavy piece in a while. I know how I'll start things. Looks like dog shit right now, but as long as I get it started, it's fine. I'll be fine. See here. Kinda don't like the pose right now, so just another layer. Another layer? Or no, okay, right. We're sticking to this layer first. I would like okay. Okay, we're starting from the top again. Now that I've done the vision's there, it's not dynamic enough to look at. Let's try making this a more side profile looking. Side profile from the top. It's a pretty high angle. Over here, over here. It's been a while since I've been able to properly set up a proper stream for this, including voice commentary and all. I've been pretty busy the whole week. The last week. Getting work done and whatnot, and commissions as well. Right here. A pretty twisted body. Oh my god. Okay. Jawline, pretty up high. And okay. Okay, today I feel like a bit of Radiohead. Can change it later if I really need to feel a vibe for something. But okay. Okay, I want their chin still pretty high. Here. Can't figure out a face angle I'm happy with yet. I don't want them to be looking so side profile-ish as it is right now. Hmm. Hmm. We can stick to the old one where they're kind of partially looking over here. Here. Alright. Let's discard the whole shoulder. Not really working with the vision I want, which the vision I have right now. Um, but discard the whole body actually. So even though today is gonna be, it's going to be a pretty long stream. I think I can take my time on this. I would still like for it to be a pretty fast-paced. Again, one of my goals for Artfight is to um pick up the pace in terms of how quickly I draw overall. And this is a rough sketch. We can't be spending too much time on it. Doing it at an angle. Okay. We're not trying to do a full body for this piece. I don't think so. I don't think it's I think it's better as a 3/4 piece, in fact, or all the way up until the leg area. And okay. This is the part I don't know how to figure out yet. How to this is a dragon character. And I don't know how to explain it in a way. Um, my vision for this art piece, but they're a dragon character. They have a dragon form. A pretty big part of their lore is that their old dragon form was kinda, well, I don't know, I don't know. They had two dragon forms. One that, well, TLDR died, was cursed to die, and I had this like really pretty artwork of them, of this dragon form, being left in the waste of a cave. Like, imagine some mysterious carcass, like a very deep end of a cave kind of thing you see in pirate movies and whatnot. And so in this artwork, I wanted this dragon character to intertwine with like this old skeleton form, this old dragon skeleton form of theirs. I know I'm gonna do it. Just know it has to work. Okay. Alright. Starting off with a new sketch. Alright. Here. Let's see this. I wanted at least the focus on the arms to be a bit crisscrossy. So either the dragon hand comes in here in the front of the piece and intertwines with like hands of the human form. I don't know how. Something has to crisscross here. The vision is well there and I'm pretty confident, but I don't know how to execute it. Mm. Mm. I'll be forcing myself to use pretty. Alright, let's do thicker brushes like this. Just to get an idea of what I want. Hmm. Mm. If I do them in thumbnail style, would that help? Mountain. Mm. Mm. Okay. Actually, alright, hold on. Going on mute for a bit. Just realized it's raining pretty hard right now and the connection's pretty weak because of it. Don't want to compromise stream quality. And gotta leave for a bit to focus on. Oh, wait, not focus. I haven't eaten yet today, chat. So I'm wondering if I should turn off the mic for a bit and go do that. But, alright. Let's decide on it later on. Could go eat right now. Right. But too focused on getting a sketch properly filled in before then. There's idea one. Maybe that would look better on a vertical. On a vertical. On a horizontal canvas. It would look better as a composition. Idea two. Let's do something about let's do something about, what do you call this? About the lungs. This head. At the bottom. I just really want this a dragon skull ingrained into this. Hmm. Mhm. Mhm. Try a horizontal composition for these. If we flip it. So I think the first two would be great. Better seen in a. Oh, hello! Hello, hello! Thanks for tuning in. I like your PNG tuber. Thank you to Likely a Bird. This PNG tuber, oh my gosh. Talk a bit about my PNG tuber. I don't think I've ever talked about this at all. This was one of the things I rushed. Let's see. One of the things I prepared alongside my artfight stuff, character sheets, artfight character sheets. I decided in a splur of a moment that if I did want to get into streaming a bit, I would be making a little PNG tuber for myself. It's one of the things I've wanted to get into for a while is to get into making PNG tubers and whatnot, models. It's a way to practice them for commissions and stuff. So this one was a one of the first. How do I word them? It was the first time for everything with this model. First time I tried Live 2D, which is usually the program that people use to rig um their VTuber models. So as you see, the eyes move with a mouse tracker. I usually do it for camera tracking, but I set it to track my mouse instead. As well as the lip syncing. So very basic first time skills that you could learn in when it comes to rigging or setting up a VTuber model is yeah, it's usually the tracking, the eye tracking and the lip syncing. So for a first time, I'm actually surprised I was able to pull it off. I think it's cute. I like that the style is a little sketchy and it's just black and white. It's really striking. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Came up with it on a whim, the character design for this one. So I really didn't have a persona before this. I just made a little just a little guy on the screen for my PNG tuber. The sketchy lines, the little sketchy animation I did was actually the hardest to implement when it came to rigging or setting up this PNG tuber. Um, Drawing it was actually pretty easy. Just since it's a sketchy style, just needed it to draw it, duplicates of it several times. But setting it up on the program itself, my goodness, was really hard. Thank you. Hmm. Right now, we are figuring out a few thumbnails for this art attack fight I wanted to do. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna execute my vision for this piece yet, but we're gonna give it a try. How many frames or drawing did you have to make for it? I really wanted to learn how to rig, but I'm waiting until after art fight. Yeah, I'll definitely do. Better to start whenever you do have the time. How many frames? It took 3 frames. 3 frames each to complete. So the whole animation is just 3 frames on a loop, basically. But I did have to separate the rigging, especially for the goggles slash eyes on their head. So the goggles and the pupils are separately were separated so that I could animate them individually. So were the so was the mouth. That one was separated as well. But the rest of the PNG tuber, since I didn't have to, or I didn't have it in mind to rig them separately. They're as is. They're one separate what do you call that? They're on one separate um picture. And then the goggles were a separate item, and then the pupils were a separate item. The lips were also a separate item. The rest of it is also its own separate item. Basically that. Um in terms of adding this sort of animation, which is called a line boil, by the way, fits this sketchy style where it loops all over and over again. Say it's well for a future for a first PNG tuber, it's definitely not a beginner friendly thing to do or to set up in live 2D, the program itself. I did have to watch a few tutorials to get this lion boil animation loop, and then a lot of troubleshooting went into the I'm actually implementing it so that it displays as is. But the rest of the things, the lip syncing and the eye tracking, those are actually, I would say, really easy to do. And thankfully, it's two of the easiest things, simplest things to set up for a PNG tuber. For PNG tubing, I do recommend the a lot of programs that focus on PNG tubing itself. PNG tuber, which are what are the names? Mm. So this one I wanted to try out for a future PNG tuber project I had in mind. It's called Rahi Tuber. So RHI Tuber, RahiTuber, by user Rahisaurus. That's a really good um website, I think, especially if you wanna start doing PNG tuber stuff. The program I used was definitely more so it's more popular for like actually rigged out VTuber models, like not PNG tuber models, the kind of models that like need camera tracking and all, need a lot of elements for tracking. But for PNG tubers, I would love to recommend that to you. The Rahisaurus website. For anyone wondering, I am using VTube Studio. So it's Live 2D and VTube Studio. But for PNG tubers, you can definitely use um, websites or programs more suited for those. The reason I used Live 2D and Amazing and VTube Studio for this is to implement the animation, this lion boil animation I have on loop actually. Yeah, you're welcome. And good luck definitely on making up your own PNG tuber. I'd say it's pretty fun to do. It helped me find some enjoyment and fun in this new little hobby of mine as well, which is streaming. Here we go. So we've made our horizontal compositions and a lot of room to play around with the dragon elements of this over here. Maybe I could make this bigger skeleton wing skeleton. Or, alright, let's separate this element first. Get the spine going. Over here. Happy you could tune into the stream. And for the opportunity to talk about my PNG tubers. You did make me realize I haven't talked about it at all. Here. Do you mind sharing your art fight user? Yeah, sure. I'd love to take a look at your stuff. No worries if not. I'd love to. Uh, I haven't posted any of my attacks on my socials yet, actually. Instagram and Twitter. So you can take a look. Oh, it's actually the same username I have, so it's Zenshins there as well. Artfight. Sounds Zenshins. Can send you a link over on the chat, so it's easy for you. Right here. We are on our 7th attack so far. Wow. So, I didn't expect I'd get that far. Well, most of my past attacks have been for friends. And the past two, the latest two, were revenges for other people who attacked me, actually. Which, people who attacked me, definitely go check them out as well. Made my characters look insanely pretty. See here. Okay. Actually, I don't think it's the horizontal composition I need to do. It's at, I think, where'd I put those? Frames. Let's remove those. Over here. Over here. As for those tuning in, I hope you guys are doing well. You guys are drawing with me or just here to tune along? I hope you enjoy. We really are just chilling today. It's the only rest day I have for the whole week. For this week, for the last week, I mean. This was the only day I was able to find some free time and use it to get another attack going. Alright, so this, I think I just need to shrink down. And then, if I want to make the first one work, I need to be extending the width of this. Something like that. Over here. Okay. Okay, let's work a bit more on this second one. Oh no, looking at them now, I don't think I don't favor any of these yet. It's hard for me to choose which one I actually want to go for. And that's in a good way, because I like the composition of all three. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and ask viewers and third-party people to see which is the most eye-catching composition for them. Let's complete this dragon head. I really like the one where the ribcage is framing her. Very cool. Ooh, is it the third one? You think so? Hmm. I do agree. This one is very striking as a portrait. Not, is it still a portrait if it's like that? That's true. And I think if it were the third, if we are talking about the same one, it would be a lot easier on the eye. If I can imagine all the colors with it and everything. It's my personal favorite. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the opinions. They all look great. I don't think you could go wrong with any. Ooh, that's nice to hear. Thank you so much. So we have one vote for the third one. Okay. Hmm. Let me send this over to some mutuals and see what they think as well. There. Mm, mhm. Which, by the way, I do have some. I know by the looks of the stream right now, it's a pretty silent stream. I can't play a lot of music over here on YouTube without the risk of copyright. But if you do want to listen along to what I'm listening to right now, the songs I have, it's over on the corner on the left. Or you can play your own music over here. All right. And let's go over and send the screenshot. View mutuals. Oh, sorry about that. Which thumbnail? Please? All right. While we're waiting for feedback, I can start on a new sketch. Another attack I do have planned. I think the next one as well. It's going to be revenge. Another revenge for a friend. Let's go to bookmarks. What do I have in here? I do have quite a lot of people I have to revenge. Oh, if you're on Artfight as well, I'd love to follow you back. Let's be mutuals on there. Um, ooh, okay. What are we feeling like today? Alright. Now, I feel I just went for a horror or uncanny themed piece quite recently, but you know, why not? Why not do another one? Okay. So I have this character for one of my friends. Their name is Supa. This is their character, which I should be preparing the character sheet for the dragon attack as well. Likely a bird. Alright, let me follow you on there. Submit. I discover users. I love the profile picture. It is definitely likely a bird. Ooh, look at. Okay, don't mind me for stalking your art account for a bit, but oh my goodness, these are lovely. Look at those. I love your art style. You make. Oh wow. So I'm looking through your attacks right now, and I'd love to comment on the way you make a lot of these glow. And the way you handle lighting's really cute. Is there? Alright. Oh, it's raining really hard where I am right now. No problem. Always happy to discover new artists. That's amazing. And you have a lot of attacks this year. As an enemy of yours. Of course, in a joking sense. Very intimidating to look at you. I've always had a big admiration for artists who draw really fast. Since that is one of my goals is to learn how to draw or to pick up my speed when it comes to drawing. Okay. Well, let's make a sketch for this character as well. Right here. Hmm. Hmm. I'm cooking. Your goal is to do one a day. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Admirable work, dude. It was actually one of the I did want to do that as well. I guess I did for like the first 3 days of art fight until I got really busy with work and I couldn't keep it up anymore. It's still it's still a big achievement that this is like the most art I've done in a really long while. So I'm pretty happy with myself. And it's giving back to the community, which is still a big achievement. Actually, it's a big achievement to be putting out like work at all. Doing once a day or doing a lot more or like a few every week is already pretty big. Oh, okay. We have one vote for the second composition. Interesting. So you have one vote for the third and one for the second. Let me see if there are any other fighters. So lucky to have a lot of free time this month, so I'm trying to take the opportunity to draw as much as possible. 7 attacks is still a lot, especially how polished yours look. I am surprised, yeah. And good on you as well for finding the free time to do a lot of attacks. Mm. One day, when I get much more free time. Which thank you also. I I think yeah. For the past few attacks I have been keeping note actually that like even with the small amount of free time I'm provided every day that I still go out of my way to um polish them as much as I did, which I think just shows how much I love to polish them. I think it does have to be part of my routine. I'm like, I can't put up a not half or like a roughly done piece out there, which I think I need to be working towards as well, because I think it's a very big perfectionist thing I should be trying to work away from, is that everything needs to look complete and polished. Now, sometimes art can still be unfinished, and that's okay too. I need to remind myself of that fact very often. I wonder. I'm doing a lot of back on behind the scenes work right now. Hold on. Okay, back to this one. Hmm. Just staring at these to see if I have a preference. Hmm. Second and third. First. All right. Let's put that aside. For this one, I wonder how I want. I think this one should be a horizontal piece. I think. Or, right, let me see. I have on Pinterest. Mm. See. Oh, this one has a pretty heavy rib thing on it as well. Another theme with ribs in it. Mm. Right. Or should I do the ribs? Or I can do a portrait style. Portrait. So we have one looking off to the side, and I think the other one have looking forward, so that the center of the piece with the shining eye, this one, could be the big focus. Over here. Look at it from a further view. Oh, or for um for whoever is on stream right now, well, too likely a bird. Are you taking this time to draw as well? Are you drawing with me? What are you up to right now, if you don't mind me asking? It's pretty big, so we can level it with... Drawing an attack for artfight as well? Hell yeah, that makes two of us. Good luck to yours as well. Have fun, and I'm also the kind of person who needs something in the background whenever they're drawing. Right here. I'm honored that you have me as your background. The little pixels in your background right now for this session. Right here. I'm trying to push poses a lot on this one, so it's taking a little longer. It's been fun so far. It's always nice to draw with company, I think. I do agree. Yeah. For the past few streams, a lot of my art mutuals have come and gone. And it's really warming to hear all the times they did like have me in their background just drawing as well. And I think it helps me a lot too. It really helps with keeping me motivated and locked in on doing art in the moment. It's a big blessing to be surrounded with artist mindsets. Especially for, at least that's how it is for me, who's usually so busy with work that I need a refreshing environment every once in a while. So actually going through artfight, feel like with my journey in art, it's been definitely one of the more um impactful things that I've done for myself in a while. 100% completely agree. Mm-hmm. Makes two of us. Which poses, oh my gosh. It was kind of the thing I was going for. Mm. In this one as well, the dragon one that I'm about to do. I haven't done a pose heavy piece in a while. But for this, I definitely want to up my game with compositioning and at the same time integrating poses as well. Good luck with that. This one I feel the twins one, conjoined twins one I'm doing as well is a more, I like to say portraits is something that I do a lot more. And so to make this a bit more fun and experimental on myself, trying to make this look more horrifying. Let me up my game with horror themes and making things look uncanny as well. My goal for the next year of improvements is backgrounds, composition, and expression. Very scary stuff. I agree. this, those are the goals I have for this art fight, actually. Mainly more backgrounds. I had another goal where I wanted to do more non-human stuff. Uh, so like some of my attacks have been more furries for other people as well. But I do get you on the composition. It's really intriguing. It's really challenging to do. I did have, or one of my past attacks, I wanted to do a concept, a background concept art like one, and I really struggled. I struggled with that one. Well, but here's the learning curves. It's definitely an experience. I may not be, I may not like it as much, that background concept art I did, but still a learning experience. So it's alright. Here. So sketch right now for this one. I think it's really heavily on my style. And one way I can make this more uncanny is I give it more realistic features. But yeah, as an artist who's it's my first time actually on Artfight, it's been a really heartwarming and kind of changing changing experience for me to help me get back into enjoying art a lot more. Oops. Really helps me explore new ideas and more new things about myself, the flaws I have, and the things in terms of art that I need to improve on. Definitely, Art Fight helps a lot with that. So already, I know Art Fight hasn't ended yet, but I'm already looking forward to joining the next year as well. It is my first time, yeah. Hmm. I was things would have gone a lot differently actually if it wasn't for my friend who reminded me like a week before July that hey, just wanted to let you know that Art Fight is next month. That's basically how they put it. And I was like, holy shit, I haven't prepared anything. That's why I did. And that's why I did rush everything. For like the last week I had before Artfight to put together character sheets and stuff. Which even that in itself, I didn't expect I'd enjoy as much as I did. That's a good thing, because like as an artist who's been posting mostly fan art and stuff, I kind of forgot um the difference it makes to make original art, out of your own passion and idea sometimes, and your own original character. Even that was kind of like, oh yeah. It was a reminder that I had my own characters I wanted to give love to as well. Did the same, heckled to my friends into joining last minute. Oh, then maybe it really is a veteran thing to be pushing other artists to join, which I appreciate a lot, I will say. For those constantly urging in new artists to join Artfight as well, that's really sweet. I think it's really sweet to do that. Get into a new experience. See how they like it. And it's fun, you can attack your friends and give back to them as well. Hmm. Feel like it's so rewarding to spend a month giving gifts and practicing. It brings me a lot of joy. I agree. Ooh, big on both of those. The rewarding, it is rewarding. And giving gifts to like, and I appreciate just artists in general. Or like, I enjoy art so much, and I know the struggles of artists, and like being able to give back to them in the form of art, and like just a way of saying thanks, as a way of appreciate appreciating other artists is so good. It's kind of healing actually. It's helped me fix my mindset with art a lot, especially now that um it's my job actually. And like I think of it more as, I've been thinking of it more as a task than like, what I originally thought back then that made me get into it is that it's a fun thing out of passion. It's a fun thing you're supposed to do for the love, for love, and for, you know, because you uh, appreciate something so much. You want to draw something, that kind of thing. Mhm. All right, let's see if we have an update on the voting. We have a vote for the first. Oh god, it's tied between all three right now. Hmm, 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 hmm. All right, I need more voices. I need more voices and my own vote in it. Guess I just need to stare at this longer as well. As I'm working on the next piece, let me have this below as a screen so I can constantly look at it. So it's over there. Hmm. You can always reuse the two thumbnail poses for different characters. I definitely can, yeah. You're right about that. So either way, the other two won't come to a loss. I won't lose them. Okay. I'll give myself 10 minutes to think which one I favor the most. If I were to choose, like, let's say, the one dislike is a strong word, but the one I'm not leaning to the most is probably the second. Oh, it hurts. All right. Is it? It's either, I'd say, This is hard. Lots of thoughts with me right now. Okay. Okay, let's point out a bit of strengths. The first one I like a lot more because this wing over here, kind of looking forward to draw. Or just bones in general, I do kind of want to draw. And the dragon form, I want to give a lot of attention to. Or it's the sketch that shows the most dragon, if I can put it that way. Mm. I go back and look at the character and read a bit more about the character. Oh, forgot to add in their horns. Forgot they had horns. If I were to add horns on all of these, would it help with the composition? So with the horns in, I kind of want to move this a bit more down. And the horns start kind of obscure. Not okay. If I point them more upwards, kind of looks like it's blending with the dragon, which I kind of like on this third one. Over here. I think the first one is great, but it's the one that doesn't blend or doesn't relate too much with the actual story of the character. So let me X that. So we have the second and third as our candidate. Let's focus on these two. And I will get back to that in 5 minutes. Okay, let's go back to this. Oh, saw your reply late as well. The horns kind of disrupt the pose on 3. Yeah, I think. I think it's the way I have to angle them that makes it look like it's blended in with the dragon. Because if I were to put them downwards or bent down like that, it's kind of hard to tell what the skull of the dragon is and what's not. I can actually also make this go up to the eyes, so it looks like. Oh, well, we'll get back to that. Okay, the pupils. Mhm. Mhm. I imagine a very dark overall vibe with this one. A very dark piece. A dark piece that's heavy on. Let's see. I would like a lot of their blemishes to pop out actually. The dark parts of the face, the blush. It's kinda take inspiration from what the original piece does show. Dear. Oh my gosh! Ethan, hello, sweetheart. She's here. They're here. It's nice to see you here. How are you? How are you doing? Hey, hey, hey. Right now, we are just chilling. I've been working on two artworks simultaneously. Put it here. They're both for Artfight. I'm okay, how are you? I'm doing good. I finally got some free time. I got a rest day today. I'm using majority of it to make art, catch up on more artwork. Are you letting Bird help with comms? So he's there with you right now. Can you say hello? I like fine art. Thank you. You're setting up commissions, are you? Hell yeah, we're back to the grind. Hehe. In here. Ooh, sweet. Yippee! Good luck with commissions. Oh, he's not there. Ah, I see. You're consulting him. You are consulting the Fergal. I miss my mom, friend. That's okay. You'll get to see him again soon. Not like he goes out a lot and has free time. He's a he's just a single mom at home who makes coffee sometimes. Come visit the shop again soon once you have time. Right here. So which part of commissions are you setting up right now? Prices? He's employed. He is employed for real. Just another adult. He's employed and still broke. Right here. Okay, we can stop this here and we can go back to the other one. Which, okay, Aiden, I need an opinion from you. Okay, let's decide on these two. Which of these two looks better to you composition wise? It's okay. No pressure. I'm doing sketches first and headshots since I can't do full body, and that's fine. If you think headshots and sketches are the first for you, and they're the quickest and they're the ones you're more confident at, definitely go for it. You like it? Do you have a preference? The middle? Okay. So we have two votes for this one. Two of our votes are for the middle. We have another vote for this, and then another vote from this. So, you were the deciding factor. I'm going for second. I'll go for second. Alright, let me go check. Second it is. Thank you! Thank you for everyone's thoughts. Okay. Now let's see if I can do the second. Right here. Actually, put this all in a single layer. Merge those. Yay! We can get started on this now. It was taking a while for me to come up with a decision on which of these three I should be going for. And so I asked one of my viewers before this, likely a bird, and then my friends, my online friends, to see which they prefer. It was all equal vote until you chose as well. How do you do art streams in YouTube while sharing the screen? I use OBS. So you gotta set up OBS. I think that's pretty much it. I kinda unga boonga'd it. I was searching, looking through YouTube for tutorials on how to properly set up a stream. But the main program you should be having is OBS, definitely. Right here. My PNG tuber is a totally different program. Which if you want to learn how to set that up too, I can help, you know. Hehe. So we take this one, our centerpiece, and we copy paste the whole thing and remove the rest. Alright. So how big do we want this? Let's say that that's a pretty fine size. And we pull up the character sheet for this guy over here. Oops. So they have a few forms. And I think the one I'm going for is a combination of this form, their cursed form, and their dragon version. So this one. Now that I'm looking back at it, I wonder if I should be adding in their tail. Would that be too much? Maybe in the background. Maybe I'll put it as something in the background later on. But silhouette wise, I think I'm going with this. For the hair, since I want it long and down, I'll be going with this one. Okay. And I wanted to pull up their dragon form, which is over at this bookmark. Oh, which, by the way, you guys need to look at how they drew this one. Look at how, okay, let me expand this. Look at how cool that looks. This is the piece from this artist that kind of inspired me to like, I need their dragon form, their skeleton form somewhere. It's very interesting and very thought out and a well loved character with how much lore they put in. Right here. Alright. And we can focus at how the dragon skull looks over here. Okay. Let's start. Because I might stream a little bit of sketches because I want to talk with chat as well because my boyfriend has been watching me stream. Oh, do it, do it. Yeah. You'd be a good streamer, Aiden. I trust in you. And I'd love to tune into your streams as well if you do. Sick art. I know, right? Insane art. Insane concepts. Over here. I say streaming so far has been a really fun and warming experience for me. It's been a really fun and it's been a helpful experience to be talking with other artists, online friends and friends, all of them. As I draw, socialize with them, it actually helps a lot and keeps me motivated. Makes me want to do more art streams every time, or it makes me look forward to like whenever I do stream. That like I'm in good company. Everyone is just vibing together. It's been a comforting one for me so far. I love you too! Love you so much. I'm really happy to be seeing you get back into art as well. Right here. Wonder if I should be having their eyes closed or open. If I did have them open, how would they look like? Let's follow the angle first. And we can focus on the pretty detailing parts of the eye later. Just want to make sure everything looks in place first. And its right place. Here. It's knowing now that you're setting up commissions. I'll be here in your background, chilling. The little funny man in your screen. I will be right here. If you have any questions as well, I'll be happy to answer them. I'd love to help. But here? Should I have them looking at the screen? Should I have my signature dazed expression? Who knows? I'll do that later. Expression wise, let me see. I've been into MLP recently and I like kind of drew pony sauna and did a bit of shadows. I want to know your thoughts to it. I could. Pony sauna! Show it to me! Give it to me, Rachel. Really? Would love to. Okay. Hold on. Yay! New art! Pony sauna? Actually, I don't think I. No. Uh, I know Zoe was really into it as well, MLP. When I was just never one of those people who like got the chance to watch it growing up. And so I get really jealous of people who like make pony sonas and stuff, or like who can draw ponies. So I think that's a really impressive skill, or it's a cute skill to have, drawing ponies. And it's fun to make everyone a pony, you and your friends. Oh, a sweetheart. They are so like you. And the piercings? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I love their hair and their color palette. Could add and improve. Actually, what? I don't know. How would I change this? I think it's already very cute shape that it's hard for me to find anything that needs improvements on this. Hmm. Hmm. I thought you said bony sona as in skeleton sona. Bony sona. Spooky scary skeleton sona. Here's my spooky scary skeleton sona. Ooh, cutie. Hmm. I think a lovely way to just accentuate or add to the character a lot is to really bring out her horn, or bring out their horn in the way that like hmm, the way it stands out more in their silhouette. I don't know if it's uh how do I call this? I don't know how lore accurate it will be to like make their horn a little bit longer, so that if you look at it in, let's say you paint the whole thing in black, could you still tell it's your character? Or could you still tell it's a horn in their character? So like, hold on. If I can doodle this, hold on. Sans and papyrus. Yeah. I have a bony Sona who's who's like I was gonna make one in my head now. Oh, they're actually so like so Gaster actually has a sibling, and their name is their name is Wingding, and that's my Sona. He has a twin brother, and his name is Wingding. You can make the horn stand out in a way that still looks cute. Still a pony. So I know there's another kind of me trying to get along with the MLP people without knowing anything. I know there's this other species, other kind of pony or creature, I think, where they do have horns. And if this were the pony's hair, and if this was her ear, you can just make them stand out. Oh, actually, the ear does a good job of standing out already. You can make them stand out in the silhouette by improvising a bit. So when you do character design and you design your own character, a really big thing I like to think about is if it stands out in a silhouette. There you go. Like that. I guess you could also, if you wanna, exaggerate their bangs a lot more as well. So keep the length, but maybe add a bit more to the floofy. Poof, poof like that. Kinda like that. So if that's the ear, which I also like this little poof in the back of their head that sticks out a bit more than the rest. So definitely, I would love you to keep that. And then it goes to a curve here. But yeah, stuff like the horn area and the ear, if they stick out in your silhouette, it would bring a lot of eye to the intrigue of it, like that. And mhm, mhm. And I know this might be just the base design of it, but you can really, or for future sketches, if you want to make like a character sheet of for them or something, you could definitely. This is the part where you can definitely like play around with the posing and stuff. So if your pony is a pretty lax person, I don't know how to draw ponies, but you can definitely play around with the limbs as well. Give the legs a bit more life. Well, in a way where when I have a character or when I play around with characters or do character design, like let's say if I pull up a picture of Celine, one of my human OCs, uh, we have Celine. One thing that I exaggerated about her is if we take her silhouette, excluding the cloak, which would be put here. The thing I exaggerated about her, or the things that I made stand out, is the shape of her hair, like that. So because her cloak is like a spiky, her cloak is like a very smooth and basic shape part of her. It kind of obscures, and you'd be struggling to tell her silhouette if it was really just a cloak like that. I like to add the spikes just so you know what's like. Oh, if I look at this character from like the back view of her, or just like a very obscured version of her, would I still be able to tell who I'm looking at? And so I added these really big loops, exaggeratingly big earring loops of hers as well, to tell her character in a way that also strengthens the silhouette. But she's a very basic design, full of cloak and stuff. But if I can add like the few elements of her that could make her stand out, it'll be to strengthen or exaggerate her lighting. So I made her glowy, but the way to balance that, oh wait, I made her really simple shape and like dark if you look at her from like so like that. But you get what I mean. And like in a way, in your own creative way, find the little ways you can strengthen and exaggerate a silhouette, and you can go from there. Sitting and taking notes for real, bro. Yeah. Aside from silhouette, you can also play around with the posing. You can show a lot of character, and you can show a lot of character for your character through the posing. So like I won't be able to tell uh what this character entails if all this character is doing is standing blandly or like just a regular standard pose. But if I were to like cross the arms of a character and like make her knee lean like that, and like this like that, and she's got like a very meh pose, you can already tell from the get go that like, oh, she's a sassy person, or she's a very lax person, stuff like that. Same with like if I had a cheerful one. Don't mind me, don't mind my stigma. If I had a very cheerful one and I wanted to express that through posing, make that a very bright pose. You get me. You get me. But yeah. So I think that's the points I can give most is like a silhouette and posing. Overall, she's amazing. They're amazing and sweet, and I love this pony Sona playing around with the silhouette. Mm, I would love to see that. Oh, and more piercings somehow on their character, unless you wanted to look really simplified as well. That's fine. And if you want to play around with more accessories on their hair and stuff as well, that would look awesome. Overall, I really love the colors on them already. I think it's just a way of how to personalize them more, or like give them more personality. More piercings, yes sir. Yes sir. Definitely gonna play a lot. There. Hmm. I was gonna say I kinda don't like his face right now, but it's literally a sketch. This character over here. I think I like. Is this okay? He. I think I like him more looking down. Signature. There. Mhm. My little pony. Which reminds me of a time that I think Zoe actually drew. Zoe definitely drew like me and my cousins as like ponies one time. I don't know where it went or if she saved it and posted it somewhere. But she also loved to draw a lot of ponies. And now, every time I see a pony or think of MLP, I think of Zoe. I kind of associated it with her as well. That like, oh, a pony. Zoe would love this pony. That kind of person. Never watched it myself or got into it, but I know the art's cute as hell. It's a series, isn't it? My Little Pony? Series with seasons and stuff. I wonder how many or how long it is so far. What's in the collection? Bone Sona. Pony Sona. Bone Sona. I also need to get back into the I've been I don't know if I want to play Deltarune, the different parts of Deltarune myself, or if I'm fine with like watching a gameplay of it and stuff. I don't want to catch up on that as well. So much I want to catch up on. The lore is pretty deep. It's a series and it has movies too. Ah, I see. I have heard the lore gets deep. I don't know how deep, but I kinda, there was at that one point I was doing research on like the difference of Pegasus and ponies and the other kind because I was so intrigued with like, so there's like layers to this shit. Like history. I forgot most of it by this point. It's really nice to hear that like there's a full story. There's full on lore written on a cute show. My little pony. It's like Adventure Time. Oh, okay, I see. Like same duration of like the episodes as well. Broken down into like few scenarios in a single episode. Mm. Do you have any custom brushes in Procreate if you ever use them? Do I? I don't have my iPad in Procreate. I don't use Procreate anymore, but I do know I had I did have custom brushes. Or I did have preferred brushes that I think I may have still backed up somewhere. Hmm. Hmm. Let me ask. But I know for Procreate, I still mostly use the round brush on there, since that was the brush I got most used to. But I know I did have custom brushes just for renderizing and stuff. I think nothing special as well. Definitely. I think you should ask Zoe and Chrissy who are more accustomed to procreate now, if they have any brushes they want to recommend you. Round brush is so peak. Hell yeah, it is. Round brush is like John Mammal, but like for brushes. It's like John Brush, bro. It's my bestest friend when it comes to art. This is a round brush that I just customized a bit, so it has more opacity. And here. So since this pose is it's kind of viewed more from the bottom. Exaggerate a bit. I need guidelines. Okay, let's bring back the guidelines. So, shoulder here. Here. Oh, I missed the last. Every episode from MLP is like 20 minutes. I see, I see. So it is like the standard cartoon format. My little pony. Where do you watch that? I don't know where. Well, it's pretty easy to find streaming sites nowadays. Anyway, which is a good thing. Which reminded me of the time I actually did want to rewatch like the entire Adventure Time series. But then, while I was going through it, I got reminded of how much filler there was, or episodes that I didn't want to care about when I was rewatching it for the lore and stuff. I was like, I'm bored. But even like, I looked through, uh, I looked through the internet to find like a curated list of like having the fillers of Adventure Time taken out, so I could enjoy like the story only relevant episodes. But even then, there was still a lot of episodes that were like, I kinda, well, it's on me that I just got impatient that like, ah, is this really a lore, a lore useful episode? I think I just got old and my preferences changed for the media I watched, that I couldn't complete the full story anyway. Okay, I want this character with clothes on. Maybe I will add in their corset. This one here. And then they are more exaggerated, like stripped down of this polo of theirs. Just to show their chest more. So it drapes down. Their episodes in YouTube. Oh, that's good to know. Easiest way to find it. Maybe if I need a bit of background noise, I can pull up MLB as well. Now that you reminded me it's there. And I think the shoulder Just wanna make spread out a bit. Oh my god, it's about to be 7? What the fuck? Already? I haven't eaten yet, actually. I kind of forgot about that. May need to order something for tonight. Tea. Go eat Shin. I will. Maybe when I'm satisfied with this guy's body, I'll go take a big stretch for a bit and order some food. Okay, let's give myself that. Here. Do I have a streaming schedule? You love to catch with me around. Love to catch me around again. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I actually, yeah, I don't think I've ever officially posted a streaming schedule, but I usually, alright. Yes. I did never post like an official streaming schedule because like this was mainly a trial at first. But now that I have been streaming for a bit, I kind of actually forget to post like an official. Um, I would be officially online on during the weekends. It's definitely by say 4 or 5 p.m. GMT plus 8 by those times. And for the weekdays though, they would be after work, which is 8 onwards. 8 p.m. onwards GMT plus 8 as well. I'll make a little post right after this stream because I need to post a lot of new things actually, including my new artfight attacks. And so I'll include that in my post as well so that everyone could properly see and time it. It's really nice to know you want to catch the next one as well. Thank you. Mhm. There will be days that I do get too busy to stream at all. But when I do stream, it's usually by the same hours. Don't think it's anything that I need to retime. Like, ask anyone to retime or reschedule in a day for? Or delay? There you go. That's the word, delay. Okay. And it was really fun to have you on here as well. Likely a bird. Thank you for your company in my stream. It's been real nice, also completely understandable. No pressure at all. Just make sure to take time for yourself as well. I will. Thank you very much, and you too. If you are still drawing, definitely both of us do deserve to take a stretch. And a bit of water. I need a water break. Hold on. BRB. Um, all right. Let me take 5 minutes to go order some dinner, get some water, and go stretch. All right. So it's at 5 minutes. BRB. Yeah, it's maybe a good idea. Yep. Sounds